everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stu and the crew. I'm Rebecca and today is Tuesday, so it's time for us to do another What's New at the Dollar Tree video, and this is for Tuesday, August the 2nd, 2022. And just a reminder, we also do these videos on Friday. So let's go shopping. First, we'll start with the apparel and accessories. They had these new shorts out this week, which were so neat. They are the American Apparel brand, and they are made from the French Terry collection. They had lots of different sizes. I purchased one pair in white. I love the trim on the side. It's a really nice trim. They have a nice waistband with a drawstring, and then they had several other colors as well, but they also had these stretchy kind of like cotton shorts in a couple different sizes. They had two different blue, two different gray, and black. Some of the blue ones were also polyester, so they were more of like a basketball short style, and they had a different color pocket, and some of those were the Gildan brand. They also had their tank tops for children with the rhinestones on the front. They had a couple different ones of those, and then a bunch of the American Apparel tank tops in green. Some more baseball tees. They brought back the solid color t-shirts with the trim around the sleeves and the neckline. I found them in gray with navy blue. And then they had a whole bunch of polo shirts from children's sizes all the way up to, I believe, 5X was the largest I found. They had some bright neon colors, or you can get the more muted tones with white and the blue collar. They had black, red, gray, and brown. Also, some Gildan brand t-shirts. Some of them were the regular t-shirt neckline. The rest were a V-neck. They were the Gildan brand, and again, children all the way up to adult sizes. Lots of different sizes and lots of different colors. They also had a bunch of their long sleeve shirts in this week. I found them in blue, orange, black, gray, and red. Some of them were polyester, 100% polyester performance style shirt, and the rest were 100% cotton. I think my favorite find this week, other than the shorts, were these crop tops with the extra skinny arms, and then they had their holiday shirts that say hanging with my nomies. Also, they had some of their 45-inch shoelaces in orange, blue, the yellow, and black, and they had them also in the white and black. Over in arts and crafts this week, this is the time of year where you want to grab a lot of your greenery. They have a whole bunch of ferns. These are the larger ferns. You get 4 pieces with each bundle, and then they had some of the ferns that have the more fine leaves on them, and they bend over at the top, giving them a little bit more detail. Also, the eucalyptus, the really large eucalyptus bundles, they have those back in for $1.25. And then also their stems with the white kind of covering on the flowers. It's just called greenery. They had those with the yellow and the purple flowers, and it's got that white kind of mossy covering on the outside. There are quite a bit of those, and I was real excited to find the bamboo wreaths back in. These used to be called the grapevine wreaths, but now they just call them bamboo. They had them in 2 different sizes, and I found them at 3 different stores this week. There were also these Nickelodeon finger paint sets. You get 9 pieces in all. They had Coco Melon and Baby Shark. You get 5 sheets to paint with, a foam stamp, and 3 different colors of paint. Then they had their Crafter's Square tools to use on cutting machines. They had these new scoring tools. They're all the same at the bottom, but the top you can get a different colors. They had them in kind of like a periwinkle. They had it in a light peach and then white. You could get all of these tools to go with those cutting machines. And then I also found the cutting dies back in. They had hearts and leaves. Each one of them is a 4-piece set. They brought back the Crafter's Square funnels. You get 3 different craft funnels, which is great for like separating beads and things into small jars. And there are 3 different sizes of funnels in each pack. Some of their glass ceramic pieces that you could use rub-on transfers, paint markers, and the vinyl that they carry to decorate. So lots of options to decorate those. And then they had a whole bunch of this Crafter's Square fabric that has more of like a farmhouse style feel to the patterns and colors that they have in. I think they're really pretty. There's lots of different options, and getting closer to fall and Christmas, I think these would make really cute stuffed pumpkins. You could use them to make a garland just out of cut strips of fabric, which would be really pretty as well. So lots of things you could do with that fabric. And then they had the rub-on transfers in the fall themes and these glass beads. So I found these jars of glass beads. They have this hanger at the top, and you can get them in blue, 2 different sizes of the holographic. They also had these fall colors, and then one was a solid tube of just all black, and those were a little bit smaller than the rest. Then for the health and beauty, not a whole lot new as far as cosmetics go this week. They really just had a restocked item, which were these cosmetic bags with the zipper and mesh at the top and the faux leather at the bottom. They say you're like really pretty on all of them, and you can get them in blue, dark pink, light pink, and purple. For the hair care, they had this new item. I'm a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for over 20 years. I'm not sure why anyone would want this product, but for $1.25, the boxing was really nice, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I guess you're just supposed to like use it on your scalp at your roots to help like get lift at the roots. So maybe if your hair was wet and you were blow drying it, maybe that would work. I didn't really see any directions in the box, but they have 2 different sets of like bristles you could put on it, and they're for 2 different purposes to get a little bit more lift at the root, I guess. And they do make them for right or left-handed people, which is nice. And this is all it does. You squeeze the handle and it twists these little nubs here, and I guess it gives you volume. So there's that. Okay, so then they also had these scrunchies for $1.25. I really like the material that these were made out of. You get them in 3 different colors. They had them in vanilla, purple, and teal. For the pharmacy and personal care, they just had these new packs of the extra strength Tylenol PM and the to-go packs, and then the extra strength regular. They had their Mentos bath bombs in strawberry. You get 3 large bath bombs in each bag. Now for the fun finds this week, they actually had some really cute items in this section. They had the LED 10-count string lights with these kittens. You could get panda heads, and they also had a unicorn. Then up by the register, they had these red boxes with a bunch of these wooden keychains in them. You could decorate them yourself if you like. They had a really pretty daisy. It's a 3D style keychain, and they had a robot. So here's a view of him from the front, the side, and then I'll show the back here in just a second. But these are the Works of Awe brand, and it is a masterpiece puzzle company. So there's a view of the back. You can actually paint these or decorate these any way you like. I think the teddy bear was definitely my favorite. There was lots of detail in this keychain. Then the last one they had was the race car, and the wheels do move. For the home decor, I love these glass vases. It looked kind of like a milk can. They had them in white and in black with this print on the outside. And then they had 3 different wood cutouts that say relax. You can get them in black, brown, or white. And what I liked about these is they're a 3D style word. So the E and the A are up in the front, and the rest of the letters are recessed a little bit further back. And they're about 1 inch thick. They also had these aluminum flowers. They had them in other colors, but just the pink one was left when I was there. And these large signs that say love, laughter, and happily ever after. The add your own meshed ceramic signs. The swans, they brought those back in. And then the ceramic elephants, you can get them in black or white. And they have this smooth side. Some years they have these out and they'll have a print on the outside. This year they're just the perfectly smooth, shiny elephant. And here's a view from the front to get a better look. Also, they had their calendars with the cubes and some other decorative wall art. Then they had the hexagon signs in. I showed these a few weeks ago, but I wanted to show you guys that they are putting them out at more stores. I found these at every single store I went to this week, so keep your eye out for those if you haven't seen them yet. They have these large signs that say family and home. Looks like a house with a heart cut out in the top, and it is a picture frame. They also have the candle holders that are the cement and metal frames there. So those are a restock item. For housewares, home maintenance, storage, and electronics, they had a bunch of these scented wax melts and some summer scents. They had like melon and orange creamsicle, the iced lemon biscotti, and then the last one I found for summer was the coconut and citrus. Trying to hang on to summer as long as we can. They also had these window and door alarms, and then the Sterilite containers, these little cubes. They have them where you can stick the sides together with those little tabs. They don't pop together, but it does help you get a nice tight fit if you're putting them on a shelf or something. And they only had them in white. Also, the kitchen and pantry items, they had some ceramic magnets. This one says, "Be the human your dog thinks you are." And then they also had this one that says, "Of course, I need all of these cats." They had some new dish towels. It says, "You had me at woof." These are like a flour sack towel. And the print on this one is black. And then they also had a white one with the blue print. And it says "Positive Vibes" with a bunch of paw prints all over it. Then I found these mason jar salt and pepper shakers with the buffalo plaid lids, which I just fell in love with. And they had some that have the lids on that do not have any holes in them, so you could use them to store different spices and herbs. I just thought these were so cute, and they had a few boxes of them. Also, these kitchen coasters for fall. They had placemats to match. Over in the office supplies, home library, and teaching tree section, they had these new pens with the clear top. It has sequins in it with a pearl at the top, as well as a glitter pen, and they all have black ink. So they had the purple star with the sequins. You could also get the blue heart. And then for the stars, they come in purple and pink. And then the hearts, they come in blue and green. And these kind of coordinate with these items, which are the pencils, the back to school section with all the different like fruits, avocados, and rainbows that they've had out recently. It matches the pens, the Post-it notes that they have out. And these are all the Adore brand. They also have some, other than the Post-it notes, which you get 2 pads in each pack, they also had some bookmarks, which I really like. They're the magnetic bookmarks, and they have their keychains, which match the ink pens that I showed earlier. They had like a rainbow, a unicorn, some more sticky notes, or these are their sticky tabs, and then here are the bookmarks. I love bookmarks that have a magnetic feature to just stick on the end of a page. I think they're probably my favorite bookmark to use. They also had some pencil pouches and extra large erasers. There's clipboards, lunch boxes, and backpacks. And they also had a few different like pencil cups and book holders that were like large plastic pieces with all of those designs on them. Now for the party supplies this week, they have a bunch of these metal pails. They had 5 different colors of pink with like floral. They also had blue and green and like 4 different colors. Some new gift wrap. Also, they had these new 9 balloon size measurement tools. It's a plastic ring, and you get 9 different pieces, and you can blow up balloons to different sizes if you're making like arches and things. They had the 12 balloon sticks, 100 count balloon clips, also the balloon clip that makes a daisy, and then the 2-part tool where you can use to help you tie balloons. The glue dots as well for the glue for the arches and things that you make. Now for toys, games, and entertainment, they had out these action play sets. So it is like a police station with a police car. They had a wagon and a Jeep. Then they had the fire station. It's got some different road signs in a car and some different rescue cars. And then the last one was the construction building with the cement truck and some different construction trucks. They also had these large labyrinth maze toys. These are about a 5 by 7 inch size with the handles on either side. This one is the pirate. It's got this little metal ball inside that you have to move through the maze. You can get this dark blue one. It's got a nautical theme. And then they also have the pink one, and that is a princess theme. Then they had these stuffed dolls, which I just love because they're completely made out of fabric and they're good for real little children. I love the sequin dresses. They're really pretty. And then for the seasonal items, which is always one of my favorite parts of the store, they had some different fall and Halloween items. So I tried to separate them as best I could. They had some new kitchen towels. There's 2 different ones. This one says like, "Hi there, pumpkin patch, leaves are falling, autumn is calling." And this is the other side. I did purchase this one. That's why it's open. And then they had this one that says "Pumpkin spice and everything nice" with the teal and orange. They had these pumpkin candle stands. They have them in other colors as well. I just showed them the white one. I also found these glass loaf pans. It says that they are dishwasher and microwave safe, but does not say you could put them in the oven. There are 4 different ones, and they're really cute. They're just like a little miniature loaf pan. So here's all 4 of them. And then they had these berry picks by the Floral Garden. They had like a light yellow and burgundy. And then they had the larger berries. These are yellow and like a kind of like a yellow orange or red orange, I should say. Also, kind of like a purplish burgundy color. And then they had the large palette signs with the pumpkin cutouts. One is a chalkboard finish, and the other one is the all natural wood. And they are painted on both sides. I was real excited to find these new $1.25 cloth pumpkins this year. I just love them. They have the 2 different plaids in the brown and yellow. They have these felt tags with the beads that say thankful. And then they had the white with the gray stripes or the white with the blue. They're so cute. They also had these new signs with the pumpkins in the back. Lots of detail on that red truck. There's 2 different styles. Also, they brought back these signs, which are the vertical ones. We've seen these before. Also, the large pumpkin that says Happy Harvest and the apple. Now, this sign here is new with the truck. It says welcome. It has the buffalo plaid ribbon on the side and some faux metal like accents around the truck. You could also get it with the white background or the brown wood background. The Halloween items, they had the gemstone stickers. There's 2 different sheets. You get like 504 stickers, I think it is, on each sheet. And they are attached with those strips of like glue between them. They had their DIY metal signs. You could get the skull, the witch's hat. They also had a ghost and a jack-o'-lantern. These are repeat items from last year. They were new last year. And then there were these felt hand puppets you could make. I believe there were 5 in each pack. Comes with all of the different pieces you need to make each little decoration there. And then the Dollar Tree Plus items, which are the $3 to $5 items. They had these milk cans. There's 4 different ones. The one has a wreath, a red truck. I love the copper one that says thankful. And they also have the sage green that says hello fall. Those are $5 each. They have these large harvest signs with the metal pumpkins hanging from the bottom. Here's a close-up so you can see detailed. The harvest is actually raised up off of that back of the sign. They had this welcome sign with the leaves and gather with the sunflowers. They also had this LED crystal ball for $5. Here's what it looks like from the side. The large standing gnomes. There's 2 girls and 2 boys. These are for Thanksgiving. They are all $5 each. And then they had some for Halloween. There's a gnome, a witch, and 2 skeletons. One's a pirate, one just wearing a bow tie. Then I found the 20 count glass LED lights for $5. They had the 20 count in purple and orange. Or you could get the 70 count garland lights for $5. They had those also in purple and orange. Looks like the cord is black. And then they had the curtain lights in the orange and purple. And those take 3 AA batteries. They had these large light up pumpkins. You do have to put batteries in them. The battery door is just located on the bottom with the on-off switch. They had a skeleton head and a ghost. And all of those light up with batteries. And they're a large style piece for $5. Also, these ceramic pumpkins that say boo. They had them in copper, black, and then the white with the gold accent. And then they had large stuffed pumpkins, and these were $3 each. I just love the orange and blue paisleys. They kind of look like paisleys a little bit. They had some plaid, and then the light tan. Some of them look like they're covered in sweaters. They had an orange one, a blue one, And then some more with the buffalo check in the blue and white. Some of them have the gold stems and other ones had a brown stem. And there were 6 different ones in all. And that is it for today's video. You guys, don't forget we do Dollar Tree videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. And DIYs, crafts, or product reviews, we do those on Thursdays. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't done so already. And here are some other videos from our channel you might also enjoy. I hope to see you back Thursday and Friday. Have a great week, everyone.